culture, sometimes we are taught to be loud. Sometimes we think that being boisterous and assertive is how we need to be. But if we read the story of Jesus, it's all about being humble. Hey guys, it's your girl Kin and welcome back to the channel Simply Serene. Today I have a great faith-filled conversation as always. I'm gonna go ahead and start with a short story because y'all, so you know how I try to read my Bible every night, and I really preach that I think it's important that we are in the Word every day. Last night I was super tired and I was just like, I don't really want to read my Bible tonight. I just want to get in the bed, go to sleep, and rejuvenate myself. And then I was like, I really can only rejuvenate myself spiritually by reading the Word. I said a little short prayer and I'm like, Lord, I don't want to read my Bible today. You got to be honest with God because He already knows what's in your heart. So why not just talk to Him honest? So I'm like, Lord, I really don't want to read my Bible tonight. And I'm probably not going to read a whole chapter or read a lot tonight, but I am going to read something. And I need you, Lord, to give me something that is going to make me a better person tomorrow. Give me a word, something that I need to work on right now. And when I tell you that God came through, He came through. So I have a word for y'all today, and it is titled, It is not what you said, girlfriend. It is how you said it. It is not what you said. It is how you said it. All right, let's go ahead and jump right in. So we've all been here. You say something and before the words even finish leaving your mouth, whoop, my bad, that did not land right. I did not mean to say that. Or you're on the other side thinking, why did the person react that way? Why did they react like that? I didn't mean it that way. Here's the truth. Most of the time, it's not what we said, it's how we said it. It's our tone, our posture, our attitude. All of those things matter when communicating. And I know y'all having some flashbacks right now in your head. Dang, I know I shouldn't have said that to my husband like that last night. We're gonna go to the Bible because it's never thus saith Kin, it's the Bible. And it shows us perfectly in Genesis 43. So this is what I read last night when I was super tired and I asked God to send me a word. It's the story of Reuben and Judah and how they approached their father Jacob about sending Benjamin to Egypt. So let's talk about Reuben. Reuben is the loud words, the boisterous person, the clap back, the powerful, the one that thinks you got to get stuff done with being all assertive. That's Reuben, but it carries little weight, and we're going to see why. Let's talk about Reuben. He steps up first, so he had good intentions. He's a little loud, he's dramatic, but he's passionate. We'll give him that. He says this, you can kill my 2 sons if I don't bring Benjamin back. You can kill my 2 sons if I don't bring Benjamin back. Now let's pause. Let's sit on that really quick. Can you imagine? Reuben doesn't even offer himself. Take me, Dad. I'll offer myself up. He offers his kids. His words are big, but his heart posture is completely off. And what does Jacob do? How does Jacob respond? I know how I'll respond. I'll be like, boy, be quiet. And that's exactly what Jacob said. He shuts him down immediately. Conversation finito, done, over, bop. Our culture can be like Reuben. Our ladies of today can be like Reuben. I can be like Reuben. Loud, boisterous, or opinionated. Sometimes we think that being loud ladies and super vocal and the loudest person in the room, we think that's how we're supposed to get things done. But as Reuben shows us, as our marriages have showed us, as our friendships have showed us, volume without wisdom, without empathy or credibility does not land well. It does not. The lesson here is words alone are never enough. Intentions without wisdom fail every time. Let's go to Judah. Now I like Judah. I want to strive to be like Judah. I hope you strive to be like Judah. Judah, he uses reason over reaction. My mom always told me, you don't want to react, you want to respond. And I think reacting is like all of the emotions. You say things that fit for the emotion of it, but you have nothing to back it up. But when you respond, you're responding thoughtful thinking. So let's look at Judah. He steps in all smooth and his approach is so different. He doesn't shout. He doesn't threaten. He reasons. He meets Jacob where he is emotionally. He knows his dad is torn up about Joseph because at this point he thinks Joseph was killed. So he's like, I know you don't want to lose Benjamin. He acknowledges his father's fear about losing Benjamin. He appeals to his emotions. He appeals to his heart. And then he takes full responsibility. He doesn't say you can kill my 2 sons. He says, send the boy with me. We will be responsible for him. And I will personally bring him back safely. Did you notice a difference, ladies? Judah isn't just saying words. He's considering how they will land. He's empathetic. He's humble. He's intentional. And because of that, he doesn't get a shutdown response. He doesn't get a closed door. Jacob starts having a dialogue with him. He starts engaging with him. You want to know why your husband keeps shutting down? You want to know why your kids keep shutting down? You want to know why your friendships don't last? You want to know why you keep getting in drama at work? Listen up. They now are able to talk. They're now able to reason. They now make a plan. Are y'all catching that? I love this story. The Bible is showing us something really profound here. How we communicate matters. Tone, posture, heart, all of it counts. Wise, empathetic speech opens doors. Husbands, this is for you as well. You have to show empathy to your wife. You have to meet her on her emotional levels. You have to show empathy because empathy opens doors. It builds relationships. It builds your marriage. And it creates results that loud words never will. I'm giving a little marriage advice in here too. Y'all better catch those gems. The way we speak actually shapes the response that we get. The way we speak shapes the response we get. I'm gonna make a song out of that. Here's a good example. So this is one way to say something to your spouse. Hun, can you please wash the dishes tonight? It's been a week since you helped your girl out. It's been a week since you contributed to that kitchen. Can you get on it tonight, please? You said, honey, you asked the question, you didn't demand it. It was decent, but this is better. Babe, I'm exhausted tonight. So now you're hitting them with the empathy. I want you to empathize with me, babe. I'm tired. Your wife is tired. I really appreciate it if you could handle the dishes for me. I'd really appreciate it if you can handle the dishes for me. Now, same request, just like Reuben, just like Judah. They both had the same request. We need to take Benjamin back to Egypt so we can get more food and get Simeon out of jail. They both had the same request, but they got total different results. Are you requesting something from your husband? Are you requesting something of someone? Try changing what you say. The first one would put your husband on defense, because you're now telling him what he didn't do. It's been a long time since he contributed. The second one invites collaboration. It invites a dialogue. It may even open a door for you to receive another blessing, like a foot rub, a back massage, because you said you're tired. Judah models this so well. He understands his father's emotions. He understands his friend's emotions. He understands his child's emotions. He understands his manager's emotions. He understands his coworker's emotions. He meets them there and speaks with wisdom. Are you following me, ladies? The results for talking with wisdom: doors open. They got the food. They reunited with Joseph. They preserved their family. Blessings. Hear me, blessings come down when we communicate properly with our mouths. Why? Because doors are now able to be opened. We didn't shut down the person. We didn't shut down how they felt. We created a dialogue. Blessings can flow in openness. They can. This is exactly how our words can function today, with wisdom, empathy, and thoughtful delivery. It brings positive results. I promise you, every time it will bring positive results. Your mouth can open doors and blessings, or it can close doors and blessings. What does the Bible say? I think it's like life and death are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat their fruits. So here's my challenge to you this week. I want you to practice this, and then hopefully you can make this a habit. Before you speak, just pause. I preach this all the time on the channel. It's best to pause. If you're upset, pause and ask yourself, am I trying to win an argument or am I trying to win a heart? Is my tone loving or is my tone sharp? Is my posture humble or am I being prideful? I deserve this promotion. I've been doing X, Y, and Z. That's prideful, and you're probably not gonna get what you want that way. Am I speaking to build a bridge or just prove a point? Because listen, sis, God is not just calling us to speak truth. He's not just calling us to speak politely. He's calling us to speak it with love, with wisdom, and with empathy. That is how our words go from just words to real impact, to changing people's lives, to changing your marriage, to uplifting your friends. So, step into your Judah, girlfriend. Step into that Judah energy. Step into it. Slow down. Think about how your words are going to land. Meet people where they are emotionally. I think that is so key. Meet people where they are emotionally. Speak with purpose, speak with empathy, speak with wisdom, and watch doors open. Watch blessings flow and relationships transform. It can start in your home right now. It can start in your marriage right now. It can start with your kids right now. Ladies, thanks for tuning in. I know that this message could definitely be a blessing. I know in our culture, sometimes we are taught to be loud. Sometimes we think that being boisterous and assertive is how we need to be. But if we read the life of Jesus, it's all about being humble. It's all about meeting people where they are and on their emotional level, and just being able to speak with wisdom. So I hope that's what you gathered from today's video. The tongue is a very powerful thing. And if we're not using it for God's purpose, we can say some sharp things. We can say some things that we regret and things that can ultimately hurt our kids, friendships, family members, our husbands. So we want to be mindful and we want to make sure that we are speaking with wisdom. Again, I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and until next time, bye.